Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar or give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post, or otherwise you can look me up at my website, which is www.garethcahoon.co.uk, or if you'd like to support the ministry you can do so through PayPal, garethcahoon3@gmail.com. Today's one is about Iranian protesters in the UK attacked by Kurdish separatists, told to lower Israeli flags. Iranian protesters bearing Israeli flags at rallies held in London have spoken out about the opposition they encountered from a mob affiliated with the Kurdish separatist group Mojahedin Khalq MEK this weekend. Several members of the mob who spat at and harassed those at the rallies, demanding they must remove their Israeli flags, were identified as being part of MEK, a group previously designated as a terror organisation in the UK and the US. A group of Iranians gathered peacefully outside number 10 carrying Iranian flags with the lion and the sun design alongside the Israeli and British flags. Ruben Nazuri told All Israel News about the demonstration on Saturday. At the same time, members and supporters of MEK were present nearby with banners, loudspeakers and bangers. The MEK, or People's Mojahedin Organisation of Iran, was founded in 1965 to bring down Iran's monarchy. Ideologically, the group blends Marxist and Islamist ideology, and despite their opposition to Reza Pahlavi and the monarchy, they also would like to see an end to the current Islamic regime in favour of their own group led by Mariam and Masoud Rajavi. Mariam Rajavi has been banned from the UK for terrorist ideology and activity. From the outset, their focus was not opposition to the Islamic Republic, but hostility towards us, particularly towards supporters of the Pahlavi legacy and anyone carrying Israeli flags, said Nazuri. Their chants and insults targeted Reza Pahlavi and the Iranian monarchists exclusively. There was no anti-Islamic Republic slogans from their side. The MEK has a history of violence, armed conflict and the assassination of US personnel and Iranian officials. They fought with Saddam Hussein against Iran during the Iran-Iraq War. According to Nazuri, MEK exploits vulnerable asylum seekers in the UK by giving them help in exchange for their support for the movement. Mariam Tavakalonian, one of those at the rally, told All Israel News that their Iranian group has been openly declaring solidarity and friendship with Israel for years. On Sundays these past few years, we've had events and gatherings there every single Sunday. The Iraqi Kurds would come once a month, and as the situation in Iran became more intense, their attendance and the frequency of their meetings increased as well. That Sunday, the very first incident was when an Iraqi Kurdish man approached us and questioned why we were displaying the Israeli flag. He then tried to tear down the Israeli flags, he explained. The police witnessed this and 4 officers immediately intervened and confronted him, asking by what right he was touching our flag and our belongings. He responded by saying that if we were Iranian, we should only have the Iranian flag and that we had no right to display the Israeli flag. Then the police said that it was none of their business and that they had no right to judge people could hold whatever flag they wanted, she continued. We spotted some members of the Mojahedin among them, and we realized that this might cause trouble, since they can be quite ruthless, she said, adding, once the gathering began, we noticed that a group emerged from behind the park, attacking us from the rear, throwing objects and chanting slogans and accusing us of genocide. We tried to manage the situation, but they were extremely aggressive. During this event, British police approached our group and asked us to lower Israeli flags on the grounds that they might agitate the MEK crowd. We refused peacefully and continued our demonstration, Yuzuri said. In addition to the protest outside Number 10 on Saturday, there was another rally the following day outside the Iranian embassy with a large banner using the British government to proscribe the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Corps as a terrorist entity. Emblazoned on a fence, the group waved the three flags of a post-Islamic regime, Iran, along with the flag of Israel and the Union Jack. Iranians gathered peacefully outside the Iran embassy with Iranian and Israeli flags. Nuzuri relayed at this event, approximately 15 to 20 individuals emerged from the park behind the fencing and attacked our group, throwing bottles, spitting and hurling verbal abuse. Several of them were recognisable as the same individuals present at the MEK the previous day, including the same drummer. The pattern deeply concerns many of us, he said, indicating it was reminiscent of events and dynamics that led up to the revolution in 1979. In 1979, MEK, Marxist, communists and separatist elements united against the Shah. While Western governments largely turned a blind eye, the result is the regime Iran has suffered under for 47 years, he said. Unnerved that the police seemed unwilling to protect the rallies, today we are seeing the same pattern re-emerge. He warned MEK is openly freely in Europe despite its violent past. They are targeting Iranian protesters rather than the Islamic Republic, using identity politics, separatist grievances and intimidation. Among the crowd attacking the rally was a man who choked high-profile Iranian dissident and pro-Israel activist Nayak Gorbani in August, grabbing him by the throat. Gorbani has gained notoriety for standing with his signs saying Hamas is terrorist at pro-Palestinian marches, and was attacked for waving an Israeli flag by the MEK separatists. Nuzuri complained they are receiving disproportionate police tolerance while peaceful Iranian demonstrators face restrictions. Gorbani has been arrested multiple times, and Taval Koklian said the 8 of her friends ended up in prison but have since been released on bail. Under the command of His Majesty Reza Shah II, we aim to restore peace and tranquility, not only to Iran but to the entire Middle East, Tava Oklian said. We believe in the deep long-standing friendship we have with Israel and have given our knowledge of the history and past of our own country and Israel. We have never fallen for, nor will we ever fall for, the propaganda spread by the Islamic Republic of Iran, as well as by the leftist and globalist governments against Israel. This is just what I was saying in a previous post. Before 1979, Iran, or should I say, the previous name that it was called, were very, very friendly with Israel. In fact, Israel had the biggest community living in Iran right up until 1979, and then they all had to flee. So again, I say, free Iran, and may there be peace between you and Israel. And don't let these separatists get in the way, because they're only ideologues and muppets who want to tear down everything that is good. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.